Thank you for watching Hack the File. I'm Michael Lopez. And on today's episode, we're going to be doing the next video in the Python Networking 101 series. Enjoy. All right, we're back. I really like this book, Python Networking 101. It's really cool. So, we're going to keep doing it. All right, so we're on chapter 3, working with application layer. In this chapter, we will explore various application layer protocols, which are crucial for the functioning of the internet and network applications. We will discuss HTTP, HTTPS, FTP, SMTP, IMAP, and DNS in detail. Overview of application layer protocols. The HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocol is the foundation of data communication on the World Wide Web. It is the request-response protocol that enables clients, usually web browsers, to request resources such as web pages, images, and videos from servers. HTTP uses a stateless connection, meaning each request and response pair is independent and does not rely on previous connections. The protocol operates primarily over TCP using port 80 by default. HTTPS Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure. HTTPS is a secure version of HTTP that uses encryption to ensure the confidentiality and integrity of data transmitted between the client and the server. It employs Transport Layer Security, TLS, or its predecessor, Secure Socket Layer, SSL, to encrypt the data. Transport Layer Security, TLS. HTTPS operates over TCP using port 443 by default and is widely used for sensitive data transmission, such as online banking, e-commerce, and login pages. FTP File Transfer Protocol. FTP is a standard network protocol used to transfer files between a client and a server over a TCP-based network, such as the Internet. FTP uses a client-server architecture and employs separate controls and data connections to facilitate the transfer of files, making it more efficient and reliable. The protocol operates over TCP using port 20 and 21 for data and control connections, respectively. SMTP Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. SMTP is an internet standard for email transmission across IP networks. SMTP is an internet standard for email transmission across IP networks. It is a text-based protocol that allows mail servers to send, receive, and relay email messages. SMTP operates over TCP using port 25 by default and provides a basic framework for email communications, although it is often used in conjunction with other protocols like IMAP and POP3 for receiving and managing email. IMAP, Internet Message Access Protocol. IMAP is an internet standard protocol used to access and manage email on a remote mail server. Unlike POP3, which downloads and deletes email from the server, IMAP allows users to access and manipulate their email directly on the server, making it more suitable for managing email across multiple devices. IMAP operates over TCP using port 143 by default, or port 993 for secure IMAP's connections. DNS Domain Name System. DNS is a hierarchical and decentralized naming system for computers, services, or other resources connected to the internet or a private network. It translates human-readable domain names like www.example.com into the IP address of 192 whatever. required for identifying and locating devices and services on the network. DNS operates primarily over UDP using port 53, but can also use TCP for larger queries or zone transfers. In this chapter, we'll dive deeper into each of these application layer protocols, understanding their purpose, architecture, and how they interact with other protocols to provide essential functionality for network applications. HTTP slash HTTPS. Requests and responses. HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocol is the backbone of data communications of the World Wide Web. It requests response protocols that allow clients, usually web browsers, to request resources such as web pages, images, videos. From servers, HTTP operates primarily over TCP using port 80 by default. Why would this repeat itself twice? HTTPS Hypertext Transfer Protocol is secure. I mean, it's just saying the same thing it just said over there. Why is it doing it twice? Just to make us remember. It's just wasting my life. All right, we already read this already, so let's go to Python's request library. Python's request library. Python's request library is a popular library for making HTTP requests. It simplifies the process of sending requests and handling responses, making it easy to interact with web services and retrieve data from the internet. The library offers various useful features such as handling redirects, following links in web pages, and submitting forms. My deviousness is just coming up in my brain. To install the request library, use the following pip command. Pip install request. I love this book. This book is just so easy and so fun to do. I'm just addicted to it. It's just, I don't know why I don't do it some more, but I'm just been really busy. I just love it. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. Pip. And I probably already have it. So if you guys don't know what pip is, Google it. It's basically, my famous word is Google it, but it's true. Google it. If you're at this level, you should be able to Google stuff and figure things out. That's the way the world is. But pip is just basically, it's a Python command that allows you to grab and install libraries from the Python repository, right? So we're gonna run pip install requests. Now I don't know if this is supposed to be on my Kali box, but yeah, I don't think I'm supposed to be doing this on my Kali box. Okay, hold on. So yeah, we're not doing Kali right now. We're doing I think we're doing PyCharm. So let's go into a new. Let's go into a new project. New project in this environment, and we'll call this test. Requests. I don't know. New window. Close this window. Okay. Just delete this. Take that out. I'll leave that on there. Press screen button to run script. We'll take that off too. We don't need that. Let's open up a command line here. And we'll run the pip. I don't think I need to do this. And all right, so I ran the pip install. All right, run this back. Yeah, we're using PyCharm.
Long and prosperous.
You too, Spock. You too. And I will. All right. Send a request. Sending a GET request. A GET request is used to retrieve data from a server, right? To send a GET request using the request library.
Long and prosperous.
I said you too, Spot. Use the GET function. Import request, response, request gets, example.com, print response text. The GET function returns a response object with which contains the server response to the request. Blah, 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 blah. The text attributes of the response object contains the response content as a string. Alright, let's do that. So we'll import. First, we got to import the libraries, right? So we're going to import requests that we just downloaded. And I think that, yeah, so it's going to ask to import them anyways. See, I don't know, I just did this, but so you don't have to do this, I guess. Maybe not, because you could just do it when you type it. I don't know. Response equals python.org, I guess, is a good example as any. Print response text. All right, cool. I love PyCharm. PyCharm is awesome. We're gonna add HTTPS. There you go. And I guess it'll just do that. That'll be fine. Okay. Go to the next one. Okay. Sending a post request. A post request is used to send data to a server. To send a post request using the request library, use the post function. Post request is used to send data to a server. And the GET function returns a response object that contains the server's response to the request. And you guys could pause it and copy this, but I'm going to move it over. You know how we do it. And we're going to just say, and I'm going to make a note here. So, okay. Can't spell. Yeah, that's how you spell it, isn't it? REQ. Yeah. I just made a little thing there, and I'll make one over here. And I can keep this for reference. I don't know. Maybe for teaching or something. That'll work. Yep, that works. And I love this. Telling you, I love PyCharm. So I'll go here, save all, and it just saved it. Let's go back. The post function takes an optional data parameter, which is a dictionary containing the data to be sent to the server. Handling response status codes. The response object also contains the HTTP status code returned by the server. The response object. You can use the raise for status method to check if the request was successful. Alright, let's check that. So I guess we can do response gets. Let's handle the response. Working with JSON data. The request library makes it easy to work with JSON data. To parse JSON data from response, use JSON method to response an object. Yeah, we're just gonna learn all kinds of stuff today. Working with JSON data. Response. Request gets .com /data request gets response request gets HTTP, yeah, same one /data. The data equals response dot JSON. Yep, there it is. Print data. Love that. I love that. How wonderful it is. Love Python. All right, adding headers. I'm starting to love Python more and more. Adding headers to requests. You can add custom headers to requests by passing a dictionary of headers to the header parameter.
Live long and prosper.
Response, request, get. Headers equals headers. Yeah, that works. And print response text. Nice, nice. As we witnessed, Python's request library simplifies the process of making HTTP requests and handling responses. By adding its various functions and methods, you can easily interact with web services and retrieve data from the internet, making it a valuable tool in the networking domain or the hacking domain. All right, performing FTP operations. What was that? The HTTPS? Yeah, requests and responses. All right, we're gonna make this a quick video, 30 minutes. Like my Brooklyn accents, 30 minutes. Remember that commercial, that pizza commercial? Man, it was awesome. Anyways, I don't know how many more minutes I have, but we're gonna wrap this up and then do just a quick, because this is a really fun chapter, but it's gonna be doing all kinds of stuff. It's gonna go through all those and create, I guess, information or data gathering and requests. So I'm kind of tired. We'll make a 30-minute of this, give you a little taste, and then here in a couple days I'll do another one, and I'll probably go through the rest of the chapter. So this just gives you a little taste. I think it's fun, and I'm learning. This is what I'm interested in learning right now. How Python can make your networking life 100% easier, and you can use all these for hacking and pen testing as well, right? You can set up sockets. I mean, you can do that with other applications, but at least when you're dealing with Python, if you can't get something to run for some reason because they block it on the system or whatnot, Python is the way to go, because you can custom make everything in Python that all these applications, are doing, right? And you can have your own custom Python program that you can actually go in and customize it to fit any situation and then run it, right? I just love it. And if you understand how to use Python and you learn how to use it well, I think it's a great skill to have, right? So, all right. That was HackTheFile. That was just a little taste of the next video of this Python for Networking 101. And even not even Python. This book is so I love this book. It's so awesome because you're actually learning about you're learn. It teaches you what these protocols are doing as well, and it tells you what ports they're on. You're actually writing program for it in Python, interacting with it. You're seeing it work in real time. I think this book is so good for pen testers or hackers or people that want to understand protocols more and networking more, right? And then Python is just the caveat. It's just the cherry on the top of this whole thing. So yeah, I can't say how much I like this book. So I'm gonna keep going through this, and I'm gonna once I get done with my other series, I'm gonna focus on knocking this one out and then doing some more stuff like this or whatever. So all right, that was HackTheFile. I'll see you on the next video. This was just a short one, and have fun, man.